We have Julie Hirschfeld-Davis. She's a congressional correspondent for the New York Times, and Shan Wu, a former federal prosecutor and a defense attorney, with us now. So, Shan, this is all unfolding still ahead of what we're going to see as a scheduled appearance, maybe, maybe not, possibly, probably not at this point, of this oversight hearing on the House side. And it began with Democrats authorizing a subpoena before the testimony. Why did they do that?
They want to control the action. And that's what Whitaker wants to do, too. If he says, I'm here voluntarily, he sets parameters. He can remind them, I'm here to be cooperative. I'm here as a volunteer, not under compulsion. They want him under compulsion so that they can have more rules about what he has to answer. Now, technically, legally speaking, under subpoena, if he doesn't comply with it or he doesn't answer something, they have the threat of contempt. Practically, that's a lot of steps to get to the contempt point. This is really sort of a, I would call it a beating one's chest contest between DOJ and the Hill right now.
It's a nice way to put it. Okay, so the committee wants to know, they want to know about maybe what assurances or what kind of information Whitaker has given the president, right?
Right. I mean, they want to know about these conversations that Matt Whitaker has had with the president or people at the White House about the investigation. Was he ever asked to do anything in particular? Was he ever asked to restrict the scope? Was he ever asked to in some way prejudge or communicate to the special counsel about the length of the inquiry? And I do think that part of the reason that the Democrats decided that they wanted to issue this or prepare the subpoena even before he appeared is because it's a timing issue, right? He is now acting as the Attorney General. They have gotten the agreement for him to appear before the committee now, and I think they anticipate, and actually the letter from the Justice Department confirms today that he is going to say no. That category of question he's not willing to answer, and so anticipating that, they sort of are trying to cut out a few steps and say, okay, we have this ready in our back pocket. If you're really not going to answer these questions, which are legitimate questions of the committee, they think, we're going to have this ready for you.
Bottom line, do you think we'll see him testify?
Seems pretty unlikely based on what we're seeing right now. I mean, there was an allusion in this letter from the Justice Department about the usual back and forth that happens with issues that government witnesses don't want to testify about in public, where you meet behind closed doors, maybe come to some accommodation. But I would be very surprised if they were able to reach an agreement like that.
And you see Whitaker's statements are all about how he's preparing to talk about everything except that.
That's right. And that's what they want to know. So there you go. Shan, Julie, thank you so much.